Jason, what's up? I'm just killing time, man. Killing time. Got over an hour to kill. Woke up early this morning. And what up, David? I decided that I'd go ahead and get stuff knocked out. Michael, surprised you ain't trucking already. So I'm like 30 miles away from where I gotta be. This is the last place to stop and hang out. Sam's Club ain't gonna take you early. Jay, what's up? Ain't seen you on in a minute. So I'm here at the Loves in Cleveland. Killing time. I hear you, David. You're always $1 late and a day short. Or something like that. Y'all hit that like button for me. I didn't have that problem this morning. Woke up and I had about 35 minutes left on my 10-hour break. Went in and took care of all my personal needs. I came out and I got trucking right after the 10-hour break was up. Had a little over 100 miles to knock out, so I got that knocked out. I hear you, Jay. You gotta watch dance with that devil. He'll step on your toes. Trip you up. So you moving to San Diego? Or did you already move? I hear you. Yeah. You're dealing with lawyers and real estate tells me that devil that you're dealing with. Well, that's cool, Michael. You'll be able to knock that out. Yeah, and here lately I've been coming on pretty late. 9 and 10 o'clock Central Time. That's how it's been working out. Oh, goodness. Gonna be a short weekend. But at least it'll be a weekend. Time like this, I wish Walmart would take you early. Oh, that's a fact, Jack. I done learned a long time ago, family would do you in quicker than anybody else. Then if you have a death in the family, watch the wolves come out. Damn bottom feeders. Been there, done that twice now. On a personal level. Plumb pathetic. That's why I went ahead and decided to get a will taken care of. Me and Grandma know what we want to happen with our stuff. We've been threatening to do that will for a long time. So, now we decided to pull the trigger after this nonsense with my mom's funeral and her, well, not with her funeral, but with her estate. We decided it was time. Remove any doubt from anybody's mind what we wanted. Yeah, I'm on Central, you're on Eastern. And you're a sissy, you go to bed early. I understand that. We need sissy workers too. Well, yeah, I came over here and got over here in the corner. Ain't got nothing but trees over there and the truck island over there, but I barely got that one to crack. So me being the bored individual I was, I decided y'all needed some company. Only bad thing about parking on these sides, you gotta see all the trash and stuff they've thrown out. Well, where'd you decide to stop at tonight, Michael? And don't tell me the old fifth wheel. Nah, there's a fence in them bushes. What up, Seagull? Nope, I don't do a lot of lizard stories. Okay, you are going to stop at Chambers? Yeah, but it don't count you getting 400 miles on that Nintendo game. You got to actually be in this seat driving, not back there playing. I know, back there you can back one up too, can't you? Now, I got to pick on somebody today, and you're the one. Oh, goodness. Actually, one of my subscribers in school, and he had been playing on that, on one of them driver simulated thingies, games. He said it actually has helped him out with his actual backing up. Who would have thunk it? Now I could see if they had one of them big ones that you sit in and all of that. Hell, won't be long they'll have remote control trucks. They'll have people sitting in the office somewhere driving them. That's a fact, David. That's what I'm talking about. Well, to be quite honest with you, on that light pole, it's got the concrete base and then the metal up. Somebody threw their shit bag out there and it's stuck on there. Now, who do they think wants to go pick that up for them? And there's a trash can right up yonder. There's a dumpster right over yonder. But they want to throw it out. That's the stuff that really makes me mad. Well, no, they stopped that, Seagull. They couldn't get the funding for it. They was working on it, and they had a couple prototypes out. But after they had that bad wreck with their car and a few other incidents, they've thrown the towel in on that. They're not doing any more research on it or anything else. They gotta let the technology get farther down the road. But I was talking to somebody, I don't remember who, and they was telling me all this beeping and burping and farting these trucks do with your lane departure and following too close and all that. Whenever you did an upgrade or got your truck serviced, that automatically sent the information into companies like Telsa, and they use that information for their research. But it was so bad, ridiculous bad, that companies like ours, this one I'm with, they've decided to quit going there. They had quite a few of them like that. They couldn't keep drivers, and things was just too big of a pain in the butt. So they just quit. Now the trucks he's ordering don't have that, and if it does have it, he's having it deactivated. I don't either, David. I played a little bit when my kids were growing up, Nintendo 64 type stuff. I played a little bit with them. Of course, they whooped my butt, but after they grew up and was gone, I don't blame. Well, that's cool, Jay. Oh, ain't nothing to be sorry about, Seagull. A remote control, Bob. Well, I had that stump grinder. There's a video on the Simple Farming stuff. I had that stump grinder come out, and his stump grinder was remote control. He had a big old thing he wore on his chest and a mask and all that. He stood back here and just worked the dickens out of it. I filmed a bunch of it, several minutes of it. So we ain't careful, all the wives are gonna get remote control husbands. Then them honey-do lists to get done. The Jetsons all over again. Oh, me, oh my. Trying to figure out a way to get my destination to come up on my GPS address ain't coming up
Proceed to the highlighted route.
It says up 30 miles away. And I ain't just sure how to do it. I don't think this is going to work, but I'm going to try just typing them in. Nope, that didn't work. I've got it on Google search. I looked up their website, found them, so when I go take it off, I'll be running in on the phone directions or on Google directions. Oh man. So am I the only one sitting around bored this morning? Alright, Michael, be safe. Well, you're right, David, but unfortunately the insurance companies don't think so and all that. Our company kept hollering it was to get insurance breaks. But, you know, in this day and age, they want to blame everything on the insurance companies. You know, they cut the trucks back for insurance. You know, the whole routine. Now, insurance is a big pain in the butt out here, but I don't think they're all that. I think they're more a scapegoat than anything. Exactly. Well, some of them's already got battery operated devices to replace us. Yep. Oh, you see the billboards for the... Have you been in a wreck with an 18-wheeler? Call me. They know the companies will settle out of court for a lot of monies quick, fast, and in a hurry. So all they got to do is make one phone call, send one paper, and the company settles, and they just made their $20,000 or $30,000 or more. Their client got a couple $100,000. It's all good, easy money. Love you too, David. Be careful out there. Didn't mean to pick on you and run you off, man. I thought you had tougher skin than that, you sissy. Sidewalk, a biscuit-eating sidewalk sissy. No gravy for you, young man. I miss the days of our biscuits and gravy out here. Of course, the doctor and the wife says I shouldn't miss them. And then the few restaurants, the Petro and TAs, what is that, the country something, and the hot skillet or whatever, iron skillet. That stuff they make, that ain't real gravy. I can't get Grandma to make it for me anymore. I might have to break down in the morning and make my own. That'll make her mad. Gonna make me up one of my breakfast dishes to come out with me. Well, that's about how I am, Jay. I can't say I don't care. If I didn't get it under control, I would have lost my CDL, my health card. So I had to get it under control, which I have done. But now I have to maintain that, and that means I have to watch my sugars and my carbs. So, but it's always aggravated the wife. She tries to lose weight and always on a diet, and I'm like, I ain't gonna pretend to be on a diet. I'm gonna just do what I do. And I always maintained my weight, which was overweight, but you know, I was right there to 280 to 285, and I always maintained that. Now that I cut out the sugars and most of the carbs, I've been dropping. So she came up with a philosophy that it's easier for men to lose weight. So, okay. Wow, we dropped down to 4 people. I guess we're boring this morning. Now, I would love to see 200. Hell, I'd love to see the 225. Oh my. Well, 2 more came back in. Morning, Sonny. I'm just on here killing time, aggravating people. I was picking on David and he ran off. You might be next now. I need somebody to pick on. Sitting here watching a little bit of truck traffic. There's Swift pulling out across the road. All right. Oh, I know it, David. I was picking at you, brother. I understand 30's up. I got to go. That's how it was this morning. I didn't have to go, but I got to go. You know, 10-hour break was up. Let's get that 100 miles knocked out and set it on the other end. I got a brother that I trained to drive, and I tried to explain that to him. He would have a 1,500 mile, 2,000 mile trip, and he'd have 3 or 4 days, and he would screw the time off on the beginning of the trip. No, that ain't how you do it, brother. Get your miles done, get where you need to be, and that's where you waste your time. He just never could get it. And then try to tell me how they're running him hard. I'm like, no, they're not running you hard. You're running you hard. You should have got your miles knocked out. Then you trash around. That's how we had all the fun back in the day when we'd hook up at truck stops. It wasn't these Loves and Pilots, they was real truck stops. Everybody'd run their butt off. Saturday night, they was where they needed to be. Sunday, we was barbecuing, hanging out back by the trucks, throwing horseshoes and having fun. Huh. What's that home advisor supposed to be about? They one of them that want to pay you for your house a little bit at a time. When you die, they take it over. I forget what they call that nonsense. My dad checked into that. He said it was about a ripoff. Home equity loan or some nonsense. I forget what they call it. Huh. Well, shoot me a text later. I'll give you some kinfolk of ours that's got AC business. Don't have a clue what he'll charge you. For us, he's very reasonable and he's very honest. So, remind me to get you Dale's number. We get that family discount and all that stuff, but he's still an honest guy. And I don't know what all he does. I know he's been coming out and putting Band-Aids on ours for the last 5 years. Finally this year we could afford to put a new one in, and he gave us a hell of a break on it. The family discount. There you go. And you got set out there with your puppy dog. He's sitting there watching you. Dad, what the hell are you doing? Our old dog's being a pain in the butt for Grandma. He's on a special diet. And he don't like that diet food that she's supposed to give him. And he don't like taking his meds, just like a damn kid. That's why they're called fur babies. Settle down, let off that accelerator, and that automatic transmission will catch. Oh, me, oh my. What do y'all want to talk about? Somebody bring up the subject or two. Yeah, I tried that nonsense. I actually was going to go with Cold Iron. They're a piggyback outfit. And of course, when you're moving them new trucks, you can't smoke in them. So I bought one of them vape machines and all that. I wasn't all into it. Wasn't all into that company either. They got me to quit an existing job to come over there and went through their training on how to hook them trucks up, all that stuff. And then they didn't have no work for us. Oh, it'll be 2 or 3 weeks. Oh, I got mad. Well, that's what you were saying last night. You hadn't been in bed for a while. Oh, no, that wasn't you. That's somebody else. Well, go to bed, you old fart. Don't worry, that puppy dog will keep an eye on things while you sleep. I don't stay up like that no more. Back in the day, we used to stay up like that driving. I don't do that no more. I got to have my beauty rest, maintain this gorgeous hunk of self here. Well, if you're keeping your place, why are you moving your travel trailer? Well, better yet, sell your place and live in your travel trailer. Me and Grandma did that for about 3 years. It wasn't too bad. Oh, okay. It is what you live in. All right. Yeah, I don't know where there's any mobile home parks around here, RV parks. Okay. As long as the family and they want you to move. Oh, I hear you. You can always wait and make them serve you and let the judge tell them. Bullshit. You ain't kicking this old man off that property. Let me guess, it's the younger generation that wants to sell it and pocket the money. I've damn near killed enough times. Yeah. Yeah, they didn't work for it or pay for it or nothing else, but they inherited it, so yeah, I understand. Well, it's very aggravating. One side, I've got it uneven right now, but it curls different ways. This side's thicker than this side. Tried straightening it up a little bit, but I don't think I've quite made it. Boy, them split tandems sure are rough on tires. Some of the new kids can't. I remember them days. Actually, I could grow a beard before my dad could. I had a big old full beard. My dad was trying to grow his, and he had bare spots in it. Drove him crazy. Uh-huh. You need to get lower armpits. Yeah, back in the day, I used to grow a big old full beard. You never know how you're going to see me. It's only hair. It's going to grow back. It's always a pain. Where you want the hair to grow, it won't. And where you don't want it to grow, it does. Go figure. C Hill, what's going on? I'm just killing time, man. Killing time. Another 20 minutes or so and I'll be good to go. Got a Sam's Club delivery, and you know how they are. An hour early and no more. All right, man. Take it easy. Good luck with that nonsense. Well, C Hill, what are you doing this morning? I'm sitting here watching truck traffic. Well, a little bit there is. You're going to try the taco bake today, are you? Actually, Nomad, he's one of my subscribers. You see him on here, American Nomad. He had watched it, and we talked yesterday. He started telling me about a dish that his family cooks. They call it Mexican lasagna. I'm going to try making that tomorrow, and I will film it. Good or bad, first time making it, and I will film it. We'll see how that turns out. Oh, it sounded quite interesting. You only liked one of them I did recently? Well, dadgum. Which one was it? I don't even keep track of what ones we do. See, I did the taco bake. We did a taco salad, I think, before that. I don't remember what I did. I don't keep track of them. Like my videos, people think I should remember every video I make. I don't. I got over 1,000 videos. I don't remember them. I do need to go through and put some of them in their libraries. Their playlist. I call it a library. Now, I was a good boy. I put my seal on my door. Where I picked up at, it was one of them places that just, you sign the bill and they hand you the seal. It was raining. I didn't worry about no seal. I gassed on it. And I finally put the seal on it. And you got to have a seal on it before you go into Sam's Club. That must have been one of the stir-fry type things. That wasn't too recently, though. Me and Grandma did try doing a stir-fry. I think I put that one up. I ain't sure. That was interesting. First time that we had made one like that. Seeing Grandma's one of these, she wants to make the dish a couple different times and before it's videotaped. Me, I'm going to take you along for the ride. First time I make it, let's see if it works or not. Good, bad, or indifferent. Here's the video. Here's what happens. Prime, you ought to let that truck back in before you run into him. Believe it or not, you run into him and you ain't going to get on the fuel island there as fast as waiting on him to back in. That's something else that drives me crazy out here. You be trying to back in or something, and these trucks hammer on it to squeeze by you. Really? What's up with that? Common courtesy says, wait 2 minutes, I'll be out of your way. And seeing it didn't even take him 2 minutes to be out of his way. And those dadgum tails that they put on the back of these trailers, they don't work. It says there on them, at 40 miles an hour, they'll pop out. No, they don't. I guarantee you, we was moving some trailers for a company that had them on there. We had, I don't know, about a dozen of their trailers was moving for them. I guarantee you at 80 mile an hour they didn't pop out. So, and I think that was a little faster than their 40. Well, I'm down to 3 people. Do I need to just get off of here? Saturday morning and people are busy doing honeydews. Oh, there a fourth one came back. I don't know what kind of service I got here. I don't know if I'm dropping signal or if y'all are. I know it's getting warm in here. Let me put that window down. Hopefully it won't be too noisy. Oh yeah, there's some cross breeze coming in now. Of course, now I can hear him idling. I don't know why, it's like 70 degrees and nice weather. Oh, huh. My fuel tanks hold 200 gallons. Yesterday I put in 197. Put that up about halfway, cut out about half that noise. I don't recommend y'all cutting it that close on your fuel. Bobby, what's up? Let's see, I ain't the only old fat truck driver that walks slow into the truck stops. Smoking on a cigarette. Saying, damn, I can't breathe. Got a little bit of plant stuff to do tomorrow. We keep threatening to, and we ain't got it. Well, I tell you what, the oil has changed nowadays. Put that synthetic in there and you drive forever on it. We had bought all the stuff to change our oil so our son could change our oil, and he got distracted and ain't done it. Got this new job and ain't got time. Well, I need to take it somewhere and get it changed. Get a service done on her. Oversized load. I ain't sure what he got all wrapped up there. No, the exact opposite, man. Drivers I know, they've got their knees blown out like myself, and my wife had me on some kind of over-the-counter stuff to help with my knees, which it helped, but changing to this automatic, that's helped me a lot. That's why when a lot of them try this nonsense about real truck drivers don't drive automatics, I'm telling them they're full of bull, because they ain't drove a truck enough to have their knees blowed out. You get in city traffic, Dallas, Houston, wherever, we used to have to ride that clutch and brake all the time. Now all I got to do is reach over there and tap the brake. I love it. My knees don't hurt like they used to. Matter of fact, they don't hurt at all anymore. But it used to be at the end of a work day. Oh, I was ready to cry. They'd be hurting so bad. that's not from the lack of using it. I don't know who Indiana Jack is. I know another YouTuber trucker. Or how long he's been driving. Well, I can agree to that about getting your CDLs and having automatic, but you still need to know how to shift out a manual. You still need to know how to double clutch and float gears and downshift. You need to be able to drive the old trucks. You never know where you're going that you'll need it. From my understanding, if you train in an automatic and only drive an automatic, you get a mark on your CDL that says you can only do an automatic. So you're limiting yourself to your job prospects. So I would at least make sure that I learn how to do it and not have that restriction on your CDL. Then you can see about finding a company that has automatics. Driver crashes into a school bus full of children not too far from here. Why is the brake and the accelerator on one side? Why don't they engage both feet? I'm not sure what you're asking. This is, well, I'm pointing like I've got a clutch. This is how it's been forever in cars, and if you've got a manual, you've got to have a brake, a clutch, and an accelerator. They got to put them down there somewhere. So that's just been the standard way of doing them for years, so that they're all the same in all vehicles. I mean, all of them, your clutch is on the far left, your brake's right there by your accelerator, so that when you come off the gas, you can hit the brake real easy. So that way your right leg is operating your two most important pedals. Your left is operating your clutch, which you don't use as often. All right, see you. Be careful, man. Yeah. It takes you a couple years actually to get proficient with a manual. Mr. Fly, you better find your way out a window. You have a very short life expectancy. Got to run a fly out. There he went. Oh, goodness. No, that would have too many people confused. That would have people trying to get on the brake and the gas at the same time. And stop and think about it. If you do that, how are you going to work that accelerator and that clutch? That would be weird. There's some things that they just need to leave alone, and that's one of them. It's easier to teach new people to operate the old ways than it is the old people to operate the new ways. Well, folks, it's about time for me to get going. What up, who? I go in there an hour early, and I wind up sitting around there an hour waiting on my appointment anyway. They allow you in early, but they don't start unloading you early most of the time. Truck driver over there working on his mud flaps. Back in the day, we used to pick up mud flaps off the side of the road and out of truck stops, and carry an extra one or two and a few extra bolts, and all that good stuff. Well, somebody talked about a homeless living in these bushes, and I said no, but there goes somebody back into the trees. Well, I'm glad to help you out, Bobby. Now I want to get home and give Grandma her Papa Joe fix. Probably have to line the old woman out. She gets a little sassy. No, she don't. She gets a lot sassy. Yeah, I had someone tell me yesterday that they like the live streams, but not when they're driving down the road, because they only get a one-sided conversation and they can't read what everybody's writing. So they get kind of aggravated and they quit in the middle of it or whatever, and then try to watch it later. I don't know what to tell them. Uh-huh. Grandma don't watch these videos, so ain't no need sucking up. There was only one perfect one down here, and it ain't us. Oh, Lordy. I'm so excited to go over here to Walmart and sit around, well, Sam's Club. Gonna have to do something with this weekend. It's driving me nuts. Short trip, I know. Big G. I almost went to drive for them once. It was out of an area I was hauling out of. Alright folks, I'm going to get off here and act like I got a job to do. Appreciate y'all coming in. Y'all remember, the good Lord loves you. So do I. Y'all have a good day now. God bless. Bye.